I don't really want it to cycle all the way back through. It's got like 2 more minutes on it. I one of these days need to like edit that to where it lines up more with proper 10 minutes. But if I do that, I need to set an auto thing to where it moves over to a sort of waiting screen. Sort of like Boysen does, honestly. But then I'd need to freaking set up a stinger that moves to like a inside of the portal kind of deal. That might actually convince me to make a stinger in a way that... Because I'd been thinking of like a way to do a stinger, right? But the way that I had been thinking is a very long animation, right? Not a very long animation, like obviously stingers are like 2 seconds. But like, from my perspective, it's like 60 plus frames, and it, as far as I can tell, would require me to do it in like frame by frame animation, which would be a bitch. Because let me look at my calendar as to when I would have the best time frame to do that. This month isn't terribly busy. Why do you come in here to scream at me now of all times? While I'm busy, you're as bad as the fat one. Would you like to talk to everyone on stream? Would you like to give them a meow? No. You're just gonna quietly purr now that I'm holding you. You'll scream your head off until I pick you up, and then you're dead silent. Alright, you're gonna have to go. I can't have you on my desk right now. I'd find it, let me move myself over here, and then we can go over here to the completion list. You're gonna peek behind the curtain for a second until I bring this up. Ignore the sheer number of tabs. That's another thing I've been working on. Like, all those Twitter tabs are because I've been cleaning up my Twitter following list. Let me move over to this for a quick second. I don't know what's going to show in my... I don't think I've saved anything not safe for work recently. Yeah, it's the outfit grouping, the Nasu wink, which I used for... the stream thumbnail on YouTube and stuff like that. So we wouldn't have actually had a problem. I'm not gonna run music like the entire time tonight. But while we're yapping here, I am going to play some music. We'll start here. Oop. Fuck! I hit delete instead of enter. So that almost ended badly. Let me actually just grab stuff all the way up through here. And then we remove this and this. And this. And I think those are the only ones that I don't want playing right now. Let me move myself a little bit more. Let me actually move myself. If I move myself to where I'm, like, right here, maybe that's actually a perfect spot for me to, like, not be covering too much, because I'll be covering two things here. But I took Friday, I believe it was? Yes, because we streamed on Thursday. And I didn't have anything going on Friday, because we were doing our actual 4th of July stuff on Saturday. Which is why I didn't stream yesterday. Because I was hanging out with God Family and doing 4th of July stuff and stuffing my face. Which, friendly reminder, very smart on my part to start a new diet right before, a holiday where I gorge myself. Honestly, best decision I've ever made in my life. But anyway, backtracking to this, I did reorient all of my, or move all my calendar stuff onto an actual calendar, as suggested from a video that I watched recently on how to, like, reorient my productiveness. And might I point out, before we actually get into this, this is my 30th of June. This is my entirety of July. There is a single event more in the entirety of July than there is in just the end of June. June is by far my busiest month. But, this month's not bad if I wanted to do a frame-by-frame animation. Frame-by-frame animations are very time-consuming, though. It took me, like, 2 weeks? For the, little Nasu dance that I used to have, which I want to update, honestly. I could actually do that much easier now, because I would just do it in Live 2D due to how it works. But, August is a bit busy, asterisk. I mean, if we go exclusively based off of, like, friends, or mutuals, then we only have Kraka, Fleshy, Shino, Awu, and Boysen. I don't even know why I have Flork's birthday here, because I've never actually done an art for Flork's birthday. It's because I put it into my phone at one point. But it's the same reason that Ken's birthday's in existence. I need to figure out when... Actually, I can do this real quick here. Would it be friend arts? Yes. I can add Mika's birthday real quick. Did I not actually draw Mika at all last year? Granted, according to this, I thought I did Daku last year. No, I did one of them last year. Oh, unless, yes, I did draw Mika last year. It's November 3rd for Mika's birthday. Oh god, this is gonna be a pain in the ass, ain't it? If I just type in birthday, does it automatically make it annual? No. It does make it, well, it does all day because of, That's weird. I thought that their birthdays were closer to each other because I thought that I did each of theirs. Also, I misspelled Teber somehow. Either that or it auto-corrected. Because Teber should not have a second E in it. Why are you behind the fan? You gremlin. I tend to draw Skoo every year. This pile here. October's also kind of busy, I guess. November's busy-ish. Things like this wind up becoming... Why would I draw art for Teber's anniversary if it was a marriage anniversary? Stop giving me them eyes. November is kind of busy, though. If we cut out, like... Bao, because not, like, friends. I'm only a member of her community. And even then, like, I'm a chatter. If I remember correctly, Bao has it to where you have to be a sub in order to, like, be in the Discord and whatnot. Sort of like Dia does. Which, I mean, it's a good way to keep people from moving in and being just assholes and trolls. Because if they have to pay to get in, then... we would have... Mika, Bedu, Pahi, Poison, and if we add people that, like, I want to do art for anyway, Joopy, Egg, and I want to try and do a Joel piece this year, to be honest. December is, like, my easiest month to not... is my easiest month to fit other things into. Because it is exclusively Other Eggplant's anniversary. And then January 3rd is Ken Ashcorp's birthday. But, like... aside from these 4 days... Mark doesn't really have a character for me to draw, is the thing. It's like Seraph. I mean, I have Curbs on here, even though he doesn't have a character for me to draw. But, like... I don't remember when I freaking actually wrote down Curb's birthday. Technically speaking, I have done art of Teber and their partner. But they're not married. Why are you laying in the ashtray? It's got random junk in there. The only thing that would be remotely comfortable in there is my fucking drawing glove. I don't think that the chapstick or the freaking flash drives in here are comfortable to lay on. But this month, or December, would kind of be my only months to spend X amount of time on. I guess September has some openings. Because after, like, the first week where I spend the entirety of it on working on stuff for the 8th and 9th, I don't have a whole lot going on. But in the end, the point is that Good Lord is working on a frame-by-frame animation of Pain. And in the end, like, if I were to do the other idea that I just came up with today, it would be significantly faster because I could do that in Live 2D. Or even if it was frame by frame, it would be significantly fewer frames. So that would be a solution. And that was a 30-minute tangent for me having one stupid idea tangentially related to a fucking... me having to do with something else. Which is... make it to where if I'm slightly late, I don't wind up having problems. And if I'm early, I'm not cutting it off in the middle of the starting music. So that's fun. But I worked on my calendar a bit. I've also slowly been working on like giving myself a daily schedule. But I only really wrote down fucking... Here it is. I've only really written down in this, like what my intended stream days are, which this starts off only having Monday through Friday, which sounds really fucking stupid. Like, the thing that people would probably need to schedule the most are probably their, like, weekend days, or they'd have the most time to schedule because, you know, Monday through Friday, if they're at work, they don't have a whole lot of time afterward. I don't like these being a to-do list, but I'll probably reorient it a bit. Give myself times and whatnot for, like, whatever I put into them. An hour of practice on art, and it'd obviously be oriented in a way that, like, I might have to change it up based off of weeks. Because obviously if I'm working on, like, this week, where Wednesday is going to have an art piece done, for the time being, Tuesdays are going to be art days anyway, because I'm going to be drawing two-who's until either I feel like opening up another game, because I feel confidence enough that either our PC is not happening for the long term, or I get the extra stuff that I need to get done in the 2 games that I keep saying that I'm going to do a video of the EX for true ending stuff. Tuesdays are going to be art days, and then obviously I'll have work on art specifically on the days that I want to work on stuff. Actually, let me freaking pin this specifically so that I have it easy to freaking quick select. Some of these I can probably, I don't know. Like the potion effects table I can just open up whenever I need it. Or if I could do that thing where, like, if I drag these over each other, they'll bind together. Having that specifically for the pinned ones would be nice. That way I could collapse, like, my tables or my productivity things. This is, I don't even know if I'd classify this as a productivity thing at this. This is literally just so I don't have to slow down my computer even further at the beginning of the day, or at the beginning of streams, because I can just post to multiple different things at once. Is there a dark mode for this? Because these both obviously have dark modes. But Meryl told me about that, so I don't have to freaking open up both Twitter, which will slow down, because it tries to load, like, the first 30 fucking posts, and Blue Sky, which will do the same, and sometimes people have videos, which makes it a pain, blah blah blah. Both of those have videos that people will upload, and it just adds to the amount of processing power that's going through it. Versus this, where I just, you know, post. And then I don't really have to worry about it if it's... I don't really have to worry about connecting the Not Safe for Work Twitter to it, because obviously I'm not streaming when I'm working on stuff like that, and I don't need to post that I'm freaking going live or anything on there, so... But I've been working on getting things more organized. This'll probably... Not this month in particular, I have no idea how many people are going to be added to this month, but... There's a few people that I haven't added their important dates to this, even just among friends. But I wanted to reorganize this. You are as bad as the fat one. You are going to push that off, it is going to make a loud noise, and everything's going to go everywhere. But rather than having to scroll through, like, my private Discord every single time and losing track of dates, specifically because it's so disorganized, I just have this open, I look at it occasionally, go, okay, I need to prepare for Other Eggplant's birthday, next week I gotta prepare for Harper's anniversary, the following week I have to do a piece for Ilya's birthday, and maybe Rain's if I really feel up to it. Following that, I gotta do a piece for Kraka's birthday. And then, like, a week after... And, like, some of these are optional ones, where it's like, if I really feel like drawing that person and I have, like, a little bubble in my brain that goes, oh, hey, I have an idea for them. And the following week I have Fleshies, and then Chinos as well. And the following week after that, there's a Woos. And then the following week after that is Boyson's, and maybe we got an Echo, Tricky's, I want to see what her new outfit completely looks like. I didn't see, like, the final design when Dia was working on it. But I haven't drawn Tricky since 2023. So I wanted to do that. I don't know if she was around for her anniversary last year because drama stuff. Vesper I'd like to draw. This is also Cherno Day. This is a relatively busy day. These ones are actually kind of... I mean, in 2 of these, for sure. Kirby, I probably would just wish a happy birthday, but 2 of these I definitely want to do art for. And then there's a non-zero chance that I'm in some sort of crunch time for this, depending on what Teber's going to do for their anniversary. But they have a model that they've been using recently, and they've got a 3D model, so I don't know exactly what they'd exactly commission me for as far as anniversary goes, if anything. Also, I never did actually mix up my drink. But that'll definitely lower my stress levels significantly. And as I add to it for other birthdays and anniversaries that I care about, at the very least now, even if I freaking... like, miss one, I know for sure that if it's not on the list here, I don't know about it until that happens. It's not a, oh shit, I forgot, because my list is so disorganized and I'm stupid and never put it into a calendar. It is legitimately at this point, because I even went back into DMs and whatnot and double checked that I had every date that I know of on this list, or on this calendar. I also did this so that I'm not crunching and being like, oh, I gotta cram an art piece in, like, a single stream. Which I've had to do several times in the past. And then I'm like, man, I really wish that my art pieces looked better if I freaking had to, like, reorient stuff like 80 times. Instead, I can actually, you know, work on something that has to be done on, say, Wednesday. I can work on it Monday, I can work on it Tuesday, and have it done by Wednesday. And I can have it be a multi-day thing. Like when I was working on the piece for Kraka's anniversary back in April, I believe it is. Right? No. Oh, yeah, it's... What? April 1st. Because this is also Kilpsies. Weird. I thought that I put that. I guess it's because I always have it in the back of my brain, like, on that I didn't write it down anywhere. Because I keep track of friends' birthdays and whatnot a bit better. The only thing that I'll have problems with, to a certain degree, is, like, maybe weeks like this, where, I mean, I have a few days here before we get to here, and then I have another, if I have the fleshy piece done by then, I have this day and this day to work on it for Shino. So it's not that bad. Are there any days that really, like, really bad work like that? Excluding days where there's literally just a pile on top of each other. Cherno Day here being 3 pieces, like, in one day. Do I have any, like, ones where it is multiple friends that are, like, right next to each other? Because Gap Day's here, between Mika and Bedu. Gap Day here between Bedu and Jupi. Which Jupi gets an honorary spot in spots because it's an artist and VTuber that I really look up to. It's sort of like Royora and Dia being in a spot where, even though we're not friends, I try to do it every year. What an interesting use of tax dollars. Because isn't NASA's funded by tax dollars, isn't it? I mean, I guess that the logic behind it makes sense. Like, there's going to be problems if you are in the middle of transit between Earth and space, and suddenly everything expands due to lack of pressure, and your entire fuel system just explodes. Oh yeah, I'm familiar with that one. Interesting. I didn't actually know the reason that the milk was pink. I also didn't know that it was antibacterial. Weird. There's still the day between egg and poison, so that's not bad. This one's just blank across the board until neg, so that's fine. January's also really open. I mean, it's kind of a necessity when you've got to grow from the size of a sedan to the size of 6 buses in, like, a year. February's not bad. These two can honestly be combined to a certain degree. Look, my birthday. Because these two are friends and together. Ray's anniversary. These two are kind of close, actually. I can probably still deal with this to a certain degree. Also, it's really... I didn't realize how close Kilpsy's birthday was to her anniversary as well. Interesting. I'd be notably more interested in the fact that scientists are going for that if they've had any success in the spider silk thing over the past, like, 2 decades that they've been working on that. And they didn't spend however many dollars it was on figuring out if ants count their steps for a single species. I didn't realize until I went scrolling through this, like, got a cascade here. 1 week apart between these two. I didn't realize that at first. But, like... these three are really close to each other. That one might be a bit of a problem. Granted, it's only really a problem in my brain because I'm like, oh, as soon as I get the art piece done, I need to upload it. But I can leave it sit. If I, like, right after Dia's, finish Theta's, like, here, finish Ryora's here, and then work on Nudi's up to here. And then just upload them when their birthdays actually happen. But aside from June and I think it's, what, August? My months aren't, like, super packed, I guess. Either way. We wound up getting super distracted on just my freaking hyperfixation on finally getting myself on a somewhat of a schedule, I guess is the best way to put it, but organizing for more efficiency. Swap over to this. Ad's about to start. I think I'll leave myself on this screen for right now. But you guys have this music. I'll freaking have my be back. I'll put the slideshow on. And I really want to move the slideshow a bit, actually. Move it, like, actually up there to where it's not. Can I have the, like, really wide one? Okay, that's my wide one. Yeah, I guess it kinda is. It's the funny, goofy number. How you doing tonight, though, Chris? But I'll leave you guys here on this, and let me get Live 2D booting up while I'm hitting the bathroom. I also need to adjust my advert slideshow. I'm gonna grab that real quick while let me run ad on Twitch real quick. I'm gonna hit the bathroom. And then we'll actually get to work on the actual agenda for tonight instead of me rambling about me reorganizing my entire life. back just in time. Hey! If you're gonna lick yourself, do it somewhere else. I don't need your stink breath getting right into the fan and then just blowing into my face. Who do you think you are, huh? You bratty little fuck. Alright. Nope, you're not going up on the desk. Come. You can lay wherever you want on the floor, or you can jump back up onto the desk, I guess. As long as you're not licking yourself right next to the goddamn fan and getting your stink breath everywhere. You know, that fan's fine. It's so far away at that there's enough buffer. Do I still have... Okay, I don't have the source for Cubism to actually... Let's turn off the sources for this. I don't need the physics window. We don't need Blender. I need this. Let me reorganize this, because I haven't used this at the same time as Live 2D in a hot minute, so I do have certain things that need to be adjusted. Honestly, I'm gonna hide these because I want to stop using that on screen at the same time, because I don't want to incentivize people to pay money right now for that while we're in a limbo state on what we're doing in totality here. Where's Clip Studio lie in this when I... Not that I know, because Clip Studio isn't open. Because if I can orient chat to be above my head, without it being a problem, then I can place, no, I don't want to put chat above my head. Freaking Live 2D here needs to be adjusted in general. I move it this way. So you guys just see that. I should be able to put... Oh no, Pip is actually here already. Let me do this. Why are there... What are you detecting? You are detecting the right video, but for some reason you have... Oh no, okay, that's what that is. It's not my tabs on that window, that's freaking all of my bookmarks. And then I'll... Do I have a text source on here? I don't. I'll put explanation as my thing. That way people can know what video this is. Shrinking down the actual size of this is kind of a bitch. Can I have, like, that? Put them above my head, I think. It'll be very small for you guys, but pause this. And then the YouTube music will also get... No, actually, I'll leave the YouTube music going because I don't really want... Is the YouTube music even going? Yes, it is. It just doesn't keep up to date on, Let me switch BGM to temporarily pick up this, because I do want to watch this, but I also don't want to leave it in my, like, bookmarks just taking up space, but I also don't want to freaking put it in my, like, main thing and adjust my algorithm. I am going to probably yap a bit about it as it goes. Unfortunately, YouTube chat's just not going to know what's going on throughout it because I don't really want stuff to be muted. I mean, it's a year old. The video is straight up, like, over a year old, and it kind of shows with, like, the opening portion of this, because they talk about, it starts off with an analogy or an allegory? I don't know. A comparison with, when D&D tried doing that whole thing where they're like, oh, you can't make money off of our IP. I don't care how much you've changed it and put your own spin on it, you are now all going to get copyright struck. And then everyone's like, fine, we'll just stop doing anything with it. And they're like, wait, we changed our mind. Okay, yeah, it's not... Why are you not detecting audio? Why are you not detecting audio? I need to switch to something that doesn't have that on it, and then switch back over. And maybe that all... I didn't ever stop my freaking starting music. Okay, apparently that's not gonna pick it up at all, so I guess that's not happening with that. If I play this, yeah, BGM starts picking that up at least. So let's... But this should be a window capture, right? This is a window capture. Properties, capture audio. And then we make it to where Pip does not show up on track 2, so it should not show up on YouTube. Let me double check to make sure that... Yep. Okay. YouTube's still just getting Cafe de Toho. Unfortunately, they're freaking starting all the way over on Cafe de Toho. So... Whoops. Sorry, YouTube. But we're at least in working order now. Or not? Wait, what? Why did that stop working? Swap it over to this. Swap it back to this. Why are you not working now? If I shut you down and then turn you back on. Nope, that's not working. Switch over to this where I have 0 sources and switch back over to art. That's gonna restart YouTube, but maybe that'll freaking... Why are you not working? Am I going to have to desktop audio just for this to fucking work? You worked perfectly fine, and then you just stopped. You guys are gonna peek behind the curtain for a split second. Actually, if I freaking... If I just, like, bring this up, does it actually pick up on this? No, it doesn't. Why did you work for just a second and then stop? Alright, what if I just remove you from this? And then bring you back? Bring this down to this. Bring this to this. Put this up in this corner. Shrink it down to where it's only covering stuff that's not important. Hello? Why did you work for a second and then not? I turned you off for track 2, and then you just stopped. If I turn you back on for track 2, are you going to stop being a bitch? Nope. Alright, fine. I don't have anything else going on desktop. Desktop audio is also off for track 2, which means that shouldn't be audible for... Probably freaking. Okay, well that works, I guess. I'll just have to remember to turn off desktop audio later. Turn off capture audio. It would be very funny if I just turned back on capture audio and it just worked. Well, it works, I guess. Oh well. Here we are now. So let's see here. Shit, I really hope that I... Was the winter comfy outfit the one that I accidentally saved over? Oh, thank God. Can I actually fucking... So... select all of this, and then subtract all of this. What do we rename this one to? Mouth form gets to stay as mouth form, mouth open gets to stay as mouth open. Press lip open, mouth funnel. Also, I don't really need the visuals to be pretty on this, so let me drop the quality on this down to like 360p. Uh, 0 to 1. -1 to 1 for mouth form. Okay, that is -1 to 1. Zero to 1 for funnel. And jaw open is 0 to 1. Mouth funnel 0 to 1. Not 4, we want 1. This gets everything aside from tongue front. Press lip open actually gets 3. Mouth funnel gets mouth funnel is good. Yep. Yep. Draw open is the only one that doesn't. Head and mouth warp. Nope, not that. We also want this. And this. Control Shift C. And Control Shift V. Is it S? No. Or is it? No. Okay, all of this. Does mouth form? Yes. Wait, is press slip open? Okay, it is also. Ooh, these need to be in the middle. So we'll do this. Does this... Okay, good. See for this. Okay, this doesn't do anything for this. Ah. Give me one quick moment. Does this have the chart that I need? Because if I can look at the chart, then because there are certain things that are affected and certain things that aren't affected, and rather than just freaking grabbing combos and shit, okay. Rest of the open only gets affected when funnel's value is 0. That's all I need to know. Let me set this to 1080 for a split second. This way I can have the chart and have it open on the other screen for a moment. This will cut down my time a little bit, so it's a bit important. Alright, so 0, 0. Control Shift C. It's a good thing I haven't been adjusting this at all, so. Oh, no, it's mouth open. I need this cascade. So... mouth closed. Mouth form. Smile. And frown don't exist yet. Press the lip. Open. I have to pee real quick. I'll be back. Goddamn pings. What are you doing? So frown. Press lip open. Mouth form is none. Mouth form is smile. Alright, bring these back to none. Mouth funnel. And then mouth form doesn't get touched. We just get press lip open and close. Oh, form does get open. Get right. Mouth funnel. Brown. That doesn't do anything. These don't do anything. Okay. Okay, so yeah. Mouth form. Okay. Mouth open. Can I help you? Funnel 0. Start there. We need mouth open. And this is just the base, so this doesn't really matter actually. Okay, this is all the same. The same? Goes a little... Alright. And then, yep, that doesn't do anything. Alright, is that all of them? Alright, so... Yep. Okay. Alright, that's all the mouth stuff done. And then... What the heck? Alright, so... Eyes. Irises. All four of these, and then... Let me also... adjust. Change. Edit parameter. 0 to 1. This has 0 to 2. Alright. Is there anything else I really adjusted? Let's export and we'll be good. Well, now we wait for it to compile, and then we'll run through tests. Oh, we'll shrink that down. I mean, no one gives a shit about 1D&D aside from, like, the 3 people that... Well, the companies that are forced to, and then, like 3 people that don't fucking hate how it just waters down stuff even further. Why do you got your eyes like half? Oh good, this is ready to actually do its thing. Because unfortunately I can't really, like, properly test this without, going into Live 2D with it. So we'll set this to start compiling, and then we get the fun job of actually setting everything up in Live 2D, which is a process in its own. But then things should at least move a little, like, run a little smoother for a couple seconds while we actually orient everything. So I'll be right back while this is compiling. I'll give Twitch back their music for a hot minute. YouTube already has its music because they don't get to listen to the video, because I really don't feel like being told that a video that's a year old is actually, because I'm not talking about the video that much. We're not React-Andying, it's just audio for while I'm working, because I wanted to listen to it. Which is also why I put the title of it down at the bottom of the screen, because I want to actually credit the person that made the video rather than, you know, just yoinking it. Alright. What did I fucking say? Sorry about that, I freaking got assaulted by a mosquito and then I freaking dedicated myself to trying to kill the thing. Alright. So let's... We can close this for now. Yes. Copy this over to here. Let me... Oh, I do need to adjust the tongue stuff because aside from it breaks on like all the other mouth shapes now. Oh right, the brow forms. I forgot about that. I'll adjust the brows, I guess, afterward, because it matters a little bit less. Oh, right, the Pinkerton thing. Are you going to open properly? Good. So let's... Hello? There we go. Copy setup from another model, actually. Hotkeys is the only one I don't want, because I'll want, That's fine. What the fuck is causing that? What is affecting that? That's what it is. So mouth funnel is being affected, is affecting that. Okay. Hey, Leah, how you doing tonight? So is jaw open actually on the right thing? That's parameter 12. Press lip open is this. Honestly understandable. These shouldn't exist yet. Auto breath is like its own thing. What? is that? Yeah, I know that a lot of people have definitely had a lot of, like, secluding yourself. Why is that? Where is... Tongue out's there. Jaw open, mouth funnel. Breast lip open. I also need to... plugins. Which white outlines. Oh dear. Oh, right. I need to copy, not that. Copy setup from another model. The original winter comfy. I need you to have your expressions and hotkeys. Those are the ones I want, right? Yeah, there we go. Hey, desktop, how you doing? Me. I'm trying to figure out how it is that I do the lip purse thing. Oh, not too bad. Obviously through this whole stream, there's been a not small amount of lag because I'm running everything at once. I need to make it to where the teeth focus on the jaw rather than the mouth open portion. Because that's why I wind up with no ability to actually properly close my teeth together. Because I put those together incorrectly. Well, I can at least do that face again. Let me... The adjusting of the teeth is something that I'm going to have to do for all of the models, not just this one, though, so... Because the teeth have to be oriented with the jaw open. Oh, I had it for a moment. No idea why the mouth wants to... be partially open for that. Not that I do that a whole lot anyway. Normally if I shift to that, it immediately goes to a frown, so that's fine. So I don't know. It's oriented better now, though. So if I want to freaking do any, like, 7 a.m. Yapping sessions, I at least now actually have proper mouth rigging up to date and whatnot. I do have to... Not that. Not that. Because I'm sure that there is smoothing on things that there should not be smoothing on still. Eyes. Okay, it did. I think it did actually remove the smoothing from the things that shouldn't have the smoothing anymore. I have no idea what auto breath exactly is, because it was a thing. Mouth funnel. Is that all my settings? The brows, obviously, I have to go back and actually do. I'll probably do those off stream because Jesus fucking Christ, we are reaching working on this is becoming a pain on stream, and then sending it back through is a pain in its own right. It didn't break my tongue on this one, though. My tongue got, my tongue was a parameter that got broken when I switched over to the new outfit. Because for some reason it wanted an absurd level of, tongue out to, you know, actually tongue out. I do need food, though. So we'll see, it's midnight. I got started late, but I also intended for today to be a bit of a shorter stream. So we'll figure out who we're gonna raid into. So I can grab actual food. Raid into you. Wait, do I not actually follow that person? I don't follow them. Check the vibes. I apparently have been brought into their stream before. I have 580 points. Cute art. Cute design. Can I have some audio? Love not being able to freaking actually get player and whatnot to actually play at a reasonable. Check one other thing real quick. Red will probably raid into on like Tuesday. I don't know if he'll be doing Tuhu Tuesday, but we'll be doing art on that on Tuesday anyway, so. Oh, I completely forgot that I have desktop audio turned back on, so you guys can actually hear everything going on. Hey, Ray. How did the Apex go? If you're here, I'm assuming Apex is done? We were just about to raid out because I am getting into that woozy state of hunger. We did get one of the two models for the most part. With the new I have to do a little bit of reorienting of certain things, but I can use one of my old models now and still have the updated, or old outfits, not even old models. They're all the same base model, it's just outfits on them. Either way. Let's start the raid. There's the socials. You can join the Discord or follow me on Blue Sky or Twitter in order to keep up to date on things such as when I go live, what I'm going live with, and art like you see in the corner like we worked on tonight. That we'll be working on again on Tuesday. Tomorrow, hopefully we'll be back on track and we'll be continuing Deponia. Like I said, Tuesday is going to be art for the foreseeable future. Behave yourselves. You know the rules. Don't make a fool out of me or yourselves. And I think that's all I really got. Thank you all so much for watching. Thank you for the follows, raids, all that good jazz. Apologies for the immense amount of lag tonight. You know how this is the current PC problem. But love y'all. Bye.